All right, recording my first league in about a year. I don't really know much of what's going on in Vintage right now. Life has been too crazy, way too much going on. So I'm just going to take out one of my old favorite brews because I like to play it. As far as I know, there's no reason why this would be actually good in the format right now. There wasn't really a particularly good reason the last time I played this either. But I like it, so I'm going to play it. Um, for folks who aren't aware, this is a KCI aggro deck. So this is an aggro combo deck. So on the one side of things, we've got Park Clan Ironworks, Acre Wellsprings, and Scrapwork Trawlers for looping. On the other hand, we have Ravagers and Patchwork Automatons. The idea for the deck originally was if you are recurring a lot of artifacts or churning through your deck quickly and playing a lot of artifacts, that turn one Patchwork Automaton you play can often swing for a lot of damage. Sometimes infinite damage if you've got boundary inspectors and two tops. So you loop your tops infinitely. The Patchwork Automatons get bigger and bigger. You'll note that aside from this Vexing Bauble, there aren't any of the classic KCI baubles in this deck. Filling in the role of that are these Divining Tops. So we're using these Divining Tops as cantrips. They are sometimes generating mana when you play them for free, and you're recurring them with Trawler and Park Clan Ironworks. It's really these tops that are the glue that holds both halves of the deck together. Helps with the aggro, helps with the combo. Playing a couple of disruptive cards: Chalice, Trinisphere, Vexing Bauble, one Strip Mine. The idea here is that sometimes you'll end up with hands like double Automaton or Automaton or Ravager on turn one, and in Vintage that's too slow, but if you can speed bump the opponent just enough, you can push enough damage. Also playing a smattering of blue cards. This has never been something I've been 100% confident about. There's only 7 blue sources in the deck, so it's a little thin. I find that I tend to get away with it though, with 8 of these cantrips. Some of these cantrips seeing 3 deep, and it's not like you have to play these on turn 1, right? Like these can be very effective on turn 2 or turn 3. You spend a lot of your resources early, and sometimes you just need a card to break open a mid-game situation where there's a stalemate. Time Walk is particularly good with attackers. Maybe it's wrong. Maybe these should be colorless cards, but it's what I'm playing for now, and I don't feel like changing it at this moment. A couple things that I changed from last time, not that I'm expecting any of you to remember any of this, but I took out a God Pharaoh statue in place and put in a Vexing Bauble in some casual matches. The Vexing Bauble has been really good. Really like having another Chalice effect. Getting rid of this statue makes Tinker a little bit worse, but honestly, 90% of the time or more, we're getting this Mystic Forge because this is an awesome Mystic Forge deck with the 4 inspectors, 4 tops, with KCI. These 3 cards right here, you're going infinite. You're drawing your whole deck. If you don't have an inspector and you have a KCI, sometimes you can do the same thing. Also, put in a Walking Ballista in the main deck. I can't presently recall what it is I cut for that, but the reason a Ballista is in is because of all of those pesky Orcish Bowmasters. They're everywhere, and it's good to get those out of the way. It also provides another way of winning the game when you're going off. So, a lot of the time when this deck's going off, you're putting a million creatures in play and then casting a Time Walk to attack for lethal, or you're going all the way down to a Karn. But honestly, this Ballista has been really good, not only as a compact way to end the game, but Ballista and Ravager is a hell of a combination, and it can really close out a lot of games. All right, in the sideboard, got another Ballista in here. Got Mental Misstep and Traps for the combo matchups. Really don't love Mindbreak Trap, but again, it's what's in there right now. I don't have a lot of time to brew. I'm just going to get this in. We got 4 Wastelands in the board. Wasteland is a nod toward Bizarre decks primarily, but also against decks that are playing Null Rod. So one of the things I like about this list is that it's less prone to Null Rod than other forms of KCI decks. So there are a lot of games where if I know that my opponent is bringing in Null Rods, I will get rid of a lot of the artifacts with activated abilities. Sometimes I get rid of all 4 KCIs, I get rid of the Sensei's Tops, and then I'm boarding in Dismembers and Wastelands, and all of a sudden now I am back into Ravager Shops. The difference is that I don't have as many spheres, but against those Oof decks, as a Ravager Shops deck, those spheres aren't nearly as good. So there's been a lot of flexibility with that pivot plan. And the rest is basic. Lattice to combo with the Karn, Soul Guide Lanterns, and a Pithy Deal. So let's see if I can get a few wins with this. Thanks for watching. All right, on the play against a player by the name of Spike U, MTG Goldfish is showing some very interesting results. Fast bond lands, some shops decks, some kind of green, black, white thing. Looks pretty hostile to artifacts, at least their most recent list, but that was from August, so who knows what they're playing. Will indeed play first. I think some pretty serious lag here. I feel like this might be systemic. All of my games have been laggy. I've restarted the client a couple of times. All right, so they are playing Luris. This hand, huh? We've got 2 blue cards, but no way to cast them. Wellspring, Ironworks. They're playing. Oh, their last deck was a Luris deck with Ocelot Prides. That's a vintage card? I don't know what's happening. I think this is too slow. I think this is fine. So do I want the KCI or do I want... I mean, obviously we're keeping these. Probably want to keep the Ravager as well. They're a creature deck. A bunch of swords, though. I think putting back the KCI is just fine. Is that fine? If I start with the KCI, I can play the Patchwork Automaton. My gut says we're going to do this and just go for the aggro plan here. Their deck looks quite good against mine. Let's see the advantage of being on the play here. I don't think they play. Yeah, they don't play Forcefuls. I mean, they might not be playing the deck they were on in August, to be fair. This could just be a totally stock, normal Luris list. So that could be the thing. I'm going to get this in play. I am also likely going to play this top and use it now. Am I? I think that's fine. They're thinking here. Why are they thinking here? No. Yeah, but I think using the top here is fine. I'd love to hit a Lotus. It's very unlikely. It also lets me use the top on Patchwork Automaton next turn. We got a KCI on top. Okay. Just 5 power on turn 1, but we've got some pretty explosive potential if they don't interrupt us. Yeah, this player hasn't really played in a long time. think the odds of winning are very high next turn if they don't do anything crazy here or play an oof. And yeah, obviously Wasteland wouldn't be great. That'd be a pretty big tempo setback for them. Even if they do play an oof, got some decent power in play. Wow, this lag is not great. Probably not going to make for the best viewing experience, but that's what watching on 2x speed is for, or using the double tap to skip 10 seconds. I don't have that software to filter out dead time. Super interesting list, though, from last August. Trophy list. Axiom Probe. Still don't know what they are. Yeah, Death Rites, Shamans, Guide of Souls, Ocelot, Pride, main deck Contained Priest. That is a scrub land and a Guide of Souls, so I officially know what they're playing. Four Thoughtseize main deck, very harsh. Definitely going to board in my misstep. Hockey, Liberator, Needle, Nature's Claim. What an atrocious matchup. I really do think that we're going to be good here, but the next two games, ugh. All right, let's do some KCI stuff. Chalice at 1 could be good later. I play it at 0. Yeah, I'm going to play it at 0. I'll use the Sensei's Top here to look. Or do I want to just go for the Wellspring? A look. Oh, we got a Ballista. And another top. So we can use the Ballista to take down the Guide of Souls. I don't want this land to last. So put top on top. So Island, Ballista, top. I think this is fine. It's 10. So let's see. Can't get to lethal here, right? I don't think so. Let's take a look on top. See what we're dealing with here. Trawler, huh? I mean, Trawler's got to be it. And then sack the Ravager. Well, I'm doing a lot of things. I should have thought about that a little bit more. So I can Ravager and get a top. Yeah, it's Ravager. Oh, and it's freezing again. Oh, I don't know if I can get another match of this in tonight. This is pretty atrocious. So sack the Ravager. Krark Clan Ironworks. Get a 3 mana. Get a top. Get a 2 mana. Tap. Sacrifice the top. Top. I think we can get to 18. Choose target artifact creature. Oh. Okay. All right, so it's already up to 12. Go ahead and play this top. Do I have a top on top? I'm gonna loop it a couple times. I want to loop it a couple times. Do it twice. $14. I still need to get to 4 mana for the Ballista, but that's fine because I can always sack the Trawler. And oh no, wait. Yeah, I should sack the Trawler and the KCI. That's fine. But since I'm not going to loop it, just go ahead. Yes. Crypt. Top. Ballista. Shoot. Shoot. All right, I got there. Pretty solid turn 2 win. Can't be too unhappy with that. Now, I have to decide what I'm doing against that atrocious list. I mean, obviously, these things are coming out. They are a 4 Wasteland deck, so I'm interested in bringing in the Wastelands. Mental Misstep looks really good. Dismembers look good. Ballista looks good. I'm interested in taking out. I don't think I want any KCI stuff. Could be this is the move right here. And just hope that the rest does it. Is there a reason for Needle? They're a 4 Deathrite Shaman deck. Ugh. Just. Looks like the only target for this Pithing Needle is Deathrite Shaman. Like, I don't love playing against Deathrite Shaman, but I think this is fine. I think this is good. I don't think Mindbreak Trap's what I want here. Interesting, they're only playing 1 Bowmasters. 2 Spirit of the Labyrinth. I'll definitely keep this. I mean, can't say no to this. Got removal, Mystic Forge. Tinker's not looking particularly good at the moment, given that I already have my Forge. And since I took out my Godfarer statue. Okay. They have a Force of Vigor. Do I just go all in? Like Crypt, Pearl, Academy, tap the Academy. No. That work. I'm just gonna go with turn 1 Forge, I think. And just, hope that good things happen from the top. Come on, play the workshop. I think that's acceptable. Yeah, okay. That is a great start. Straight line. Okay. Why is this card good? I don't understand. What is it? I don't even actually know what these do. Okay. If they have Force of Vigor, then I'm in real trouble. So I could play the Trawler. All right, let's go get a Foundry Inspector and see if I win. Looks like they have no disruption, so this is it. It's definitely it. You're gonna let me play it out. No, we're not. All right, that is match 1 down. All right, round 2 up against what appears to be mono-white initiative on the draw. That doesn't really bode well for me. I think this would be a perfectly fine hand on the play, but on the draw, I don't think that's going to do it. They have kept 7. Literally, they only play mono-white in Vintage, so let's just go ahead and mulligan that. Can this do anything against mono-white? I don't think this is going to go well. Let's see. They just start with a wasteland. All right. I accept. That is perfectly fine with me. That is perfectly not okay with me. All right. Start with a little patchy boy. Just a little 1/1. Kind of don't mind if they wasteland me here. That bubble really doesn't bother me too much. And when they get rid of it, I've got the mana double wasteland. All right, I'm a little bothered. But they're not doing any of their mono white stuff. Take a look at their last list. Now, the last time they played, the last trophy they had, you could play with 4 baubles still. Okay. So they let that go. The question then is, once I play this workshop, am I going to play the KCI or just a Trawler Ballista? Let's play a Ballista on 2. Thing is, I'm assuming that they're going to be playing a 3-drop on their next turn. So that's going to be either a white plume or anointed peacekeeper or archon or something. If I were to play this KCI, I could always sack it to place something. What if I played the KCI, sacked the automaton, played the scrap trawler? Is there anything there? I don't think there's anything there. What does a mono white deck play now? Just take a quick look. Let's see here, mono white plays most played deck in the format. They played March of the Otherworldly Light now? Okay, I'm just gonna make a decision. I think this just lets me do the most stuff. It's a hedge against their double wastelands. Now, if they play a 3-drop, if they just play like a white plume adventurer, I don't mind that. I can really fight through that. I can fight over the initiative. I even have basics to get. Okay. There's got to be a white plume, right? What other clerics do they have? It could be Peacekeeper. Could be Peacekeeper. If they Peacekeeper, could make a decently sized ballista. Oh, this Magic Online lag is horrible. I thought waiting another day, maybe they would have it resolved. Nope. Well, they're going to let me keep both of my lands, which I appreciate. It is a white plume. I really don't think I care. I'd love to hit like a 1-drop artifact or something. Or another land, maybe. I can attack through this. I can take the initiative and get another land, which is great. I get why they kept a Vexing Bauble, and it just didn't line up well. Post board is going to be challenging, so they're going to be bringing in probably Null Rods. You have the initiative. Enjoy. At least I'll be able to fight over this initiative. I could also kill this white plume next turn, which is interesting. They have planes. Great. Wouldn't mind drawing some cards here. It's mana neutral play. It's my Patchwork. Larger. I have nothing to recur, right? Do it later. I think I just want to draw again. Delta. 1, 2, 3. I could take down the white plume. I think I want to do that. Presumably they'll have another creature here. Probably forge onto it. Okay with that. Can get my ballista back. Yep. Okay. It's 5/6. I could attack through that. Something like a Time Walk would be a really good draw here. Scrap Trawler is not another great draw. We'll start with getting this Patchwork going. Maybe I mean, I could get a ballista. I can't get it to like 12 counters though. Could get a Wellspring. Wellspring is mana neutral. I think just making big Patchworks is the way to go here. I play land this turn. Can't remember. No. Oh, I did play land this turn. Okay, just churning through. I'll end up forging onto the smaller automaton. Is this the lag? Or is this them just reacting slowly? I can't tell. My own Vexing Bauble. Well, that's good because I can get... how do I want to do this? Just keep churning. Oh, draw with it? No. I want the mana. I'm just gonna keep going. Get these as big as possible. Oh, I did that in the wrong order. Okay, that's the lag. It's cool, I can get this Patchwork lethal. Come on. Man, this Magic Online lag. So brutal. Interesting question. Do I want to get a Ballista? Or do I want to get the Wellspring? I think I just want to get a Wellspring. That's enough. Right, so you can trap me. You're gonna have double lethal Ballista though. Cool. Amazing. Really did not expect to take that game one. All right, on the draw. These cards are horrible. These cards are good. I would hate to put in traps here, but I'm wondering if that's necessary. I think I need to cut down on the KCI stuff, which is really unfortunate. All right, so cutting down on the KCI stuff. This is going to be tough. I mean, as much as I want to cut down on the KCI stuff, I feel like I need to do big stuff to win. I think I'm allowed to. I think I need that artifact, that like Wrath artifact in this deck. One that makes the opponent sacrifice 3 creatures. Like, that's what I need for my Tinker. How do I feel about this? I feel like this is my best hope. Although, you know, what let me go over the top in that last game was KCI. I'll just do this. I'm going to probably pivot. I might pivot back to a KCI centered build in the next game. We'll see how this does. Sure. Okay. And a chalice. Okay. Slower prison draws. It's nice that the Chancellor isn't really going to do anything against me here. I'll just burn the Mox Jet on it. I mean, for a mono white start, it's really, honestly, not that bad. Oof. And the island for the Ancestral. I mean, yeah, we're going to start off with the Foundry Inspector, and then hopefully really go off next turn. The nice thing is, as far as the KCI deck goes, I don't really play many zeros. Like, I don't play opals or anything. It's just for my zeros, it's 5 Mox, Lotus, Chalice. But they're playing a stock list, which I don't know they are. They might have a couple of swords. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, that was horrible. Oh, that was so bad. I forgot about the. Oh, that was possibly game losing right there. I even talked out loud about the Mox Jet, but this I'm going to blame it on the lag because I can't think straight. That was really bad, though. I think I was really okay if I had done that with the Mox Jet. Really unfortunate. But all right. Don't play on tilt. Make mistakes sometimes. Just move forward. Maybe in the future I should have a policy that I do this when they Chancellor so I don't forget. Man, it was so bad. I should have a 3-2 in play. Yeah, Ancestral Recall. Am I going to Wasteland them next turn? Maybe. Oh, next turn I could have Wellspringed and Divining Topped. That's a tough one to let go. Truly unnecessary. All right. It's pretty reasonable. I'm going to start with this. This. Yikes. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's start doing patchwork stuff. Wow. After that misplay, I still won. I did not deserve that. Okay, but I accept it. All right, round 3 against the legendary Absorbent 3. They play decks that are extremely hostile to artifacts, so we probably have our work cut out for us. Yes. I think this is acceptable. Take a look at their most recent list. 2 collective, oofs, Insidious Fungus. Okay. Blooded Halfling. They're playing Spirit Guides, so it's not like this is going to be completely immune. So the first question is, are we going to lead on the Automaton and the Bauble, or are we going to go Inspector Bauble? Patchwork Bauble is definitely worse against Wasteland. Bauble even that good against them? Yeah, they play some zeros. Honey. They do. They play Vigor main deck. Do play Vigor main deck. So what I would have to worry about are the 3 Wastelands on turn 1. It's definitely more, I think it's plenty explosive to start. My gut says to do it like this. Maybe this is wrong. I don't know. It's just pure guesswork. See what happens. Okay. Taiga. And then what? Bolt. Okay. So I am punished. Play lightning bolts? Okay, so their most recent 5-0 is not their most recent list. Then. Oh, they last 5-0'd in October. So they could be doing plenty of different stuff. Gotta wait for this lag to resolve while my timer goes down. It's fun. Do it no possible play, Guildball. Throw it back on them. Make your timer go down. That is clock management. All right, let's see. Yep. acceptable. I have a 2/2 and a 2/1. I would say that's unbeatable, but that's just me. Definitely would have been better off, of course, leading with the Automaton and the Bobble. Well, it did have the Wasteland. Wait, oof? Sure. Wait, oof's pretty bad for me, but at least I have some stuff to do. Alright, so problematic. What do I want to draw here? No. Oh! I accept. I was gonna say, they better not have a misstep main deck. Or I would have been cranky. What a top deck. In my like 3 blue sources deck. What a phenomenal draw. Alright, so we've got a 4/4 and a 3/3, and another 3/2 attacker. Alright, let's crash in for 7. Probably next turn, a good draw would be, of course, any artifact I can cast would be great. And then there's also, of course, Time Walk, I guess, Mystic Forge. Okay, Bloodstained Mire. Goyf would be a problem, right? I don't actually know if Goyf would be big enough. Levelant Rumble. What's this? Oh, that's a cool card. What'd you reveal? What'd you take? Watchful Ragstag? What is this? Whenever a creature you control enters, if that creature has greater power or toughness than this creature. I don't know, that's a lot of words. That is not what I was looking for. I just attack all, right? Block or something. Land was definitely the worst draw. I mean, of course I can't complain too much. Can't complain too much, given my ancestral draw. But I'm going to complain a little bit, because I like to do it. I'm attacking for 10 here. That's not nothing. And sure, they can like double block or something. But if they double block, I'll unlock the Sensei Stop. An Elk Mutant. Yeah, that does look like a mutant. Okay, so they take 6. Play the island or the workshop. They know if it matters. Yeah, so a Tarmogoyf would just block the whole board. Obviously very afraid of Minsk and Boo, right? I only play 2 Minsk. Oh, this lag is unbearable. Cannot be borne. You'll think about in this downtime how I should sideboard and actually make use of this time. I'm probably going to take out the KCI stuff again, bringing in Dismembers, of course. Misstep good in this matchup? How many 1-drops they play? Funguses, Hierarch, Halfling. Doesn't seem too bad to bring in a Misstep. Just play the island. Show you my 3rd island. I don't know if Needle's good enough. Okay. These cards are really cool. I like the Surveillance. I don't understand this card in this deck. I don't understand a lot of things Absorbent 3 does, but I respect their commitment. I really do. Oh, they put the card on top. What could that be? Okay. I mean, I'll definitely get into trouble if they have another Lightning Bolt. On the face of it, they're dead. I would really like to hit another artifact to get that Patchwork Automaton to be a 4/4. So they're no longer dead on board. They do need to block. Give me a Time Walk. Time Walk would be great. Tinker would be great. Probably just Tinker for a Mystic Forge. Tinker away this Bobble would be nice. Well, actually, no. Actually, the Bobble's kind of protecting me a little bit. All right. You know what? Let's do this right. Do I attack with all 3, or do I just attack with the 2 automatons? I don't know how to oralize that. If I attacked with all 3, I could just block. It's unfortunate that if the Scrap Trawler dies, it doesn't get anything back. I feel like I'm supposed to attack all. You block a Delighted Halfling there, and the Watchful thing here, still with a 5/5 and a 4. I think I have to kill them before things get out of control. more so. Interesting. Why would you do that? What? Why would you get rid of the oof? I'm baffled. Baffled by that play. Does this bobble even matter anymore? What could they possibly... What they could have in hand. So the way the sacrificing the bobble gets me is if they have a Force of Vigor in hand, and on my upkeep, yeah, my gut, do not get rid of that bobble. They're at 2. This has got to be tough. What could they have? For a target art. Okay, so Canker Bloom. Destroy target artifact. Destroy target enchantment. Proliferate. Okay, so that evolves to a 3/3 and you make a copy of it? Okay. Good, I guess. I'll have to block. I'm gonna get rid of this. They can't kill both the automatons. I need to be able to play this top as well. I'd be thinking about killing my Foundry Inspector. I don't mind. Ballista would be, I think, what seals this. Let's take a look. Oh, they can actually blow up one of my automatons because they actually have the mana for it. That's cool. Yes. So I didn't hit, huh? Okay. Endurance, huh? Wow. Oh, wow. I'm going to lose. Incredible. Wow. Hmm. They have lethal next turn? 4, 7, 10, 13, 14. It's pretty close to lethal. Wow, wow, wow. Gotta hand it to him. It's a cool deck. Yeah, that makes sense. I just have to hope they make a mistake or my Sensei's top finds something useful next turn. I'm pretty sure they're supposed to take down both of my atomic. Yeah, you're supposed to do that. The 9/9. It takes down all those. Well, they're in the tank. Yeah, that totally makes sense. Yep. Yep. Okay. So I think there's a good chance I lose this. It's definitely not over, but this. Uh-huh. I absolutely need my top to find something good right now. That needs to be a tinker. All right. Wow. Can't believe I lost. The reason I'm doing this is in case they play another hoof next turn, then I can at least use my delta to shuffle and try to find something. But at this point, I think I'm toast. And again, they only have one card in hand. And once they kill this, they'll have 4 power in play. So I have a couple of turns to find something good. This lag is atrocious. I think after this game, I'm going to stop. Maybe they'll forget. Maybe they'll forget. They did not forget. Maybe they'll forget to pay the ward. Not going to happen. Yeah. Okay. Close game. Very important that I get this. This is a very, very hostile match. Next couple games are going to be tough. Just really needed to find a ballista. Ballista or Tinker. I don't know what else I could even get, frankly. That endurance with those watchdogs was nuts. Double wasteland me. That's not nothing. Got it. What do they have in their hand? Dismember, Pyroblast, Misstep. They would have done a Misstep already. Ravager good enough? Is Ravager good enough? That might have been wrong. Five, six. Yikes. All right, I just have to take it here. Take the 3. No attacks. That seems wrong. Well, I don't know. But me sacking 3 artifacts, I don't know. Very good to me. Those don't seem very good. I will shuffle that. Have anything? Scrap trawler. Pop. Sure. This lag, I might time out because of this lag. Come on. Oh my god. I'm gonna fight. If I lose this match, I'm filing for compensation. This is outrageous. Maybe I should just focus on going off. I can throw Ravager back later. I think I should go off while I have the chance and maximize it. And I might need the mana. It's painful to do that, of course, but... Oh. All right. Fortunately, they'll make me play it out. Just have to find the ballista. It's in here somewhere. Karn would be fine too, of course. Time Walk would be fine. Time Walk. We're gonna have to play these next games fast. Oh, what a game one. Okay. Wow. All right, so Bobbles out, Chalice, Trinisphere, bring in a Ballista, Dismembers, Wastelands, Misstep. I think I'm boarding out all the KCIs. All right, well, at least 3 KCIs. At least this. These come out. Just think for a moment. Is there a reason to do Pithing Needle or Trap? I think Trap is bad. How many oofs do they play? So they're gonna have 3 oofs. Chain Berserker, what the hell is that? Seeds of Innocence? Ugh. Maybe I'll keep in 2 tops. I don't know, maybe Needle's better. They have the Insidious Fungus. This fear of missing out. Inti, even They've got so many things to needle. I don't know if it matters. Let's just do this. Whatever it is that I do in this game, it's going to have to be fast. Very fast. I don't have time. This is fine. I'm gonna do that. It's not optimal. I wouldn't do this under normal circumstances, but the fact is I'm short on time, and each time it lags, I need it to ding their time now. Oh, leyline? I don't care at all about a leyline, effectively. I accept. I don't accept. Shit. Bobble's rough. That's fine. We'll start on that. I'll try to go explosive with the Inspector and the double Wellspring. I can make this. I don't remember. I think I'm going to get this game. What they reveal. What they take? Oh, they chose a forest. Okay, so I know all the things at halfway. Okay, it's fine. Totally fine. Let's go big. I can wasteland later. There's a 6/6. I guess the leyline stops my Acre Wellspring additional draws, but what are you gonna do? 100% wastelanding this turn. Well, they have a play. What is it? Can't confirm. Okay. Okay. So the Ballista is good, not Ballista. Patchwork's going to attack again. Tinker. Tinker's pretty bad here. Force. No, that doesn't do anything. I can still get counters on the Ravager next turn and have it be a reasonable threat. I'm attacking for 8 here. Let's do it again. Destroys all my stuff. I'll attack with both. Absolutely. I can't forget about that modular limitation. And I definitely need to sack the Patchwork when they kill it. It's the other thing that I can't forget. Seems good. Okay. Hope they tap their halfling and play something that I can mess with. Will that do it? Wow. Oh, that was intense. That first game was intense. He's going to get up to Tinker eventually, which is pretty cool. All right. Somehow, 3-0. All right, round 4, up 3-0 so far up against Wong deck, who it looks like they play Jewel and Dredge. Jewel and Dredge. Is there any way that this hand beats Jewel? So turn 1, it would be Foundry Inspector. It just doesn't look like it's fast enough. Maybe if I had a Ravager, or I could get 2 creatures in play. I just don't think this is going to do it, right? The alternative is turn 1 Patchwork into Inspector. I just can't keep this hand. This is better. I don't think Trinisphere does anything here. I think I'm just leading on Inspector Bobble. It's not great. I mean, if it's Dredge, then I'm really toast. Okay. The other hand was not beating Dredge either, for what it's worth. Okay, looks like it's Jewel. It's not great. Okay. I think the odds are very against us this game. Metamorph. What do you metamorph? I mean, Inspector. Okay. I think I'm priced into beatdowns, so let's go. Okay. I'm going to get trapped under this bobble unless I draw land. But I don't think there's any other way around this. Okay. Another one? All right. Not optimal. Really paying for that bobble. Okay. Yeah, this was pretty awkward the way this shook out. Interesting. Going to 2 and for what? Are they going to sink into stupor my vexing bobble? That's a good one. Let's follow up. I'm going to do another one. No. Okay, Grim Monolith. I still think I'm going to lose this game. What is this? PO for 1? There's just 1? Wow. I got so lucky. That's the story of this league so far. I've been getting extremely lucky. Fine. Okay. Wow. I'm just shocked by that. We were absolutely bringing in these mind break traps. Gonna want to bring in a needle. The bobble could come out. For commit, I'm gonna look at their list here. Oh, they've got Hull Breachers in their list. Hull Breachers and Massacres. I mean, that makes me want the Dismembers. Creations, Wormcoil Engines. I mean, Hull Breacher is pretty bad for me. I wonder if the move is to get rid of a couple of automatons and put in the Dismembers so I can get around that. Is there a reason to bring in this step? Got Alt, Key, Soldering, Bobble, take Key. I would bring out all of my automata. But maybe that's the move. They've got, I mean, they've got 4 Wondering, right? They're all doing that. Yeah, I mean, is this crazy? I want to preserve my ability for max comboing, right? And I need to be able to take care of their threats. I think this is fine. I need to break serve. This is absolutely not going to do this either. Or this. I am dead. Okay. 3 cards. Workshop. Lotus. Forge. I wish I could just... It really is unfortunate putting these inspectors on the bottom, right? Like, this would be so much better as a 4-card hand than a 3-card hand. I think I have to do it like this, sadly. screams counter magic, but what am I going to do? Yeah, that's not great. Well, I mean, I've definitely lost. I will play this out, but this is over. I need to use some of this time to think about boarding decisions. Okay. I mean, on the play, I'm taking out the traps, I think. And a bobble. Okay. Just at this point, getting some more information. I'll put back in bobble and chalice. Okay. Okay, no, I'm dead. I could kill the Massacre. Yeah. Okay. I mean, it keeps me alive. I would have to have. I don't even know what order of draws would get me out of this. I have no idea. It would have to be Icker Wellspring into something. I'm dead. First game loss of the league. Maybe Ballista's not where I want to be. Put in Bobble, Chalice. Don't like traps on the play. Maybe is that a mistake against Jewel? Take out the misstep. What about this? I could side out with the KCI stuff and just go into more aggro shops. They can stonewall aggro shop stuff though. All right, here's what I got. Well, if I didn't have these traps in, it would have been anything else. It would have been a Patchwork Automaton, right? And Patchwork Automaton would have been better here. I can't keep this, right? If I could play Ravager and Trawler on turn 1, maybe. This is better, actually, believe it or not. Time Walk, or do I want the Tinker? Tinker's harder to cast, but it's more likely to win me the game out of nowhere. So sequencing this turn, they've kept 7. Workshop, Patchwork, top. Draw with top. Ciao. I think the answer is keep Tinker. That's tough. That's really tough. Activate the top, see if we can hit a 0. Like this. Oh, okay, that resolved. That's very important. Mana Vault. One Ring. Monolith. Oh, don't do this to me. Don't play that thing on turn 1. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Armcoil? The One Ring. Oh god. I'm in trouble. I'm in a lot of trouble. Yeah, my trap would have been good. Ooh, Mindbreak Trap on top with a Ravager under it. Except there's absolutely no reason to attack here. I don't know why I left that sideboard up. This does not bode well. Ooh. Could this be... Wow. All right. That's too bad. All right, final round up against Righteous Valkyrie. I only see one legacy result from them. They have not revealed Luris. I'll give this a shot. Mm-hmm. Start with Patchwork. start like that. I'm thinking they're probably Oath. All Breacher. All Breacher. Where's Hull Breacher right now? I am so unaccustomed to what's going on in Vintage right now. That makes me think they're Breach, probably. Just try to slow them down. I don't want to do this at 1. I wouldn't have been able to anyway, but I just want to get this out now. Like I said, I'm thinking they're Breach. Well, our entire hand was relying on that Patchwork, so this doesn't bode well. Yeah. Just gonna get beat up here, huh? Last 2 rounds. Gonna get this one too. Top's not a bad draw. So the problem here is if they've got Orcish Bowmasters, get pretty beat up by attacking with that Scrap Trawler. Would get the Patchwork Automaton back. Let's do it like this. You gonna get this too? Wouldn't mind that, because then I can get the Automaton back. Okay. I thought they might have fatal pushed me again or something. I just feel like I have to start investing in my situation here. I should have played the top first. Should have played Inspector top. Okay. Inspector? Top? Wow. Okay. Not feeling too badly about this game. Top? Look. Ravager, huh? Wrong? Sure. Um, top. Top. Sack. Mana Crypt. This. A look. I don't remember what's top. And got plenty of mana. Yeah. Fine. Doesn't seem like they have any disruption. I think this is just going to be it. Not that it really matters. This time I will do the mana. This time. A Wellspring. Get a mana crypt with this. All right, we're just going off here. Really doesn't seem like they have anything. Top. Oh, okay. That'll do it. Well, again, if they don't do any... Oh, they're really countering me here? Brain freeze? Brain freeze. Ooh, interesting. Okay. I mean, that's fine. They're actually still dead. But good to know, and I was right on the breach read. Dealing with the good old Magic Online lag. I waited a week, more than a week, to do this. Is it me or them? Oh, it's me. I'm lagging. I'm lagging in their storm. It's cool. So the reason it doesn't really matter that they're brain freezing me is they're actually just going to mill me into my walking ballista. And then I'll kill them with my ballista. Yeah, I think it'll work. Maybe they won't even hit my forge. You know, I really wasn't thinking about brain freeze in their hand, but I should have been. There's the forge. Oh yeah, no, I'm out of cards. Whoa, okay. Oh, it doesn't matter at all. I'm just not gonna draw anything. Wanted to see my deck. All right, I failed to find. Okay. Just have to be sure to press yes. And I have to be sure to attack. Do this nice and slow so I don't click through anything. Okay. Wow, so I might have actually died there had I done that any differently. Yeah, so if I topped one more time, I would have lost. That's incredible. That really is incredible. Is there a Hull Breacher deck? find a list real quick. Well, it's playing Brain Freeze right now. What's a Breach deck look like? Magic Online. Oh, MTG Goldfish search is down. Maybe it's just this blue Tinker deck. Does it play Brain Freeze? No. Okay. Against Breach. I want these things in the draw. I'm trimming on KCI stuff. Good misstep. Maybe a couple of these. Trim down a Wellsprings. Put in Dismembers. Maybe a Ballista. Or Wellspring. I don't like the Wellsprings against them really. Top's a little dicey. We put in a Lantern. Land? Yeah. Why not? I think it's fine. It's a very defensive hand, but it's got quite a bit of disruption. It's got some outs on in some important cards. 2. Okay. Prowler. Chalice. I think there was a very big argument I should have led on the island there. I should have thought about that a little bit more. I'm feeling like that's a Hull Breacher, and if they Twister me, I'm dead. Oh. Yeah. Don't do it. Don't do it. Dak Faden? You're playing Dak Faden? Oh. Wow. Yikes. Mindbreak Trap. Misstep, I guess. I'm so dead. Oh my god. Dak Faden? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Man, Mindbreak Trap is always such a disappointing card. I think I'm going to take it out on the play. Actual Dak Faden, huh? We'll bring in a needle, I guess. Wasteland. That's fine. I'm not even playing for the trophy anymore. Is there a combo deck? I don't think this will do it. For a workshop, maybe then. This. Well, mulligan to 6 at least. Yep. This is quite bad. I have to land anyway. Okay. Land. Got a 2/2. What do they have? Some removal here? Feel like they have removal. Don't tinker me. Don't do it. I hit my Mox. Okay. I think I'm going to have to kill that. I'm going to have to use all of my ballista points on it. Okay, so they kept the best of 3. They've got 3 mana in play. Got a KCI coming up, but I'm not really particularly thrilled with that. Not even sure I want to play a KCI. Actually, I think it's fine. Purples. Hmm. Okay. I probably should have drawn a land there. I should slow down a little bit. So I could play the trawler. Say I play the trawler. Then what? Sack the pearl. sack the top, get a ballista. Because I really want to keep this dismember up, but I also need to apply the pressure. So I think I need to scrap Trawler here, unfortunately. No, I'm not particularly happy about it. There's the Magic Online lag again. At least it's way better than it was for my first three matches. I'm the beatdown here. The longer the game goes on, the more in trouble I'm in. If this doesn't resolve, this is the difficult part. I feel pressure to get stuff in play. Say they Hull Breacher me here after I flip my top. I use the Dismember. I've got 1 mana left over. 1 mana left over doesn't really do anything for me. Oh. Just thinking here. Spin the top, sack it to get a Ballista. End up with 2 mana. So I can play the Ballista for 1. And that's if all goes well. I get the Ballista for 1. And then maybe I can start doing some stuff next turn. If they Hull Breacher me, I can Dismember. I'm left with 1 mana remaining. I think that's good enough, is it? No, I don't think so. Maybe I should have forced the issue. Star Pearl. Pearl gives more mana. That resolves. Okay. Another threat down. Wheel of Fortune. That's bold. Okay. Those are horrendous hits. Oh my god. At least I can get the Vexing Bauble back in a couple times. Wow, those were kind of atrocious, huh? Ravager? Emerald. Ruby. I think I'm priced into going off here. Okay. So, how are we going to do this? I think the game's over. I just have to figure out how exactly it's going. I do think it's over. Need to get the Vexing Bauble in 22. Stuff back. Let's get top. Bobble. Top. Book. This. A pearl. And a ruby. Pearl. Ruby. Strong. Yeah, hey, we're gonna end 4-1. So close to the trophy. We'll take it. Like they're making me play it out. It makes me wonder if they have some kind of card to play here. What am I going to do? Hmm. I mean, should I just keep going? Yeah, probably. Like, what are they going to have? Elvish Spirit Guide, Brain Freeze? I mean, if I did, they would be kind of my new hero. Although I would be quite angry at them. And they know I have a Ballista. You're still watching this. I don't know why you are, because you can just skip ahead. This is taking a long time. Oh, all right, let's do it. Oh, do right. Play the bubble. I guess they were just hoping I lagged out. Okay. Cool. So much clicking. Really good thing I waited for the lag to get resolved because otherwise this would have been untenable. I definitely would have lost. All right, 4-1, close to a trophy. Not a trophy. Cool. So, thoughts on the deck. Like I said before, I don't see any reason why this deck is like particularly good in this metagame, and I can think of all sorts of reasons why it's not. But like I also said, it's fun. It can do some powerful things. I definitely got very lucky this league. The first three matches in particular, I got very lucky. Not only did I get lucky in my draws, I also played against um, two decks that aren't exactly tier one, and that's no shade against my opponents. This deck is not tier one either. It's probably like what tier three or tier four. I don't know. But yeah, pretty fun deck. Pretty happy to get a 4-1 with it. Maybe next time. Thanks for watching.